Very common question as to what this substrate is really like. Well, as you've seen, some of it's incredibly stony, in fact almost solid rock, and you won't get tortoises digging into that or nesting in it. Other areas, however, are simply loose sandy soil infiltrated by pebbles. So let's just take a close look at that. What I'm going to do is get my trusty trowel out, the one I reserve specifically for use when we're exploring tortoise habitats, and we're going to have a quick look at what that substrate is really like. The spot I've chosen here is one that I know tortoises use, and I know tortoises nest in because I've seen them nest here. So we're going to have a look at that substrate, and you can see just how dry, how sandy it really is. Well, this is very typical, and as you can see, it's quite sandy and dry and fairly hard to excavate into, but certainly not beyond a tortoise. They can dig into some pretty impressive stuff. But as we dig down, see how far we can get, you'll notice that it's still incredibly dry. And this is certainly as deep as any nest would go, and it's also about as deep as a fairly large tortoise would go during both aestivation or brumation over winter. The depths are pretty much the same, but here we're down now to a depth of about 10 centimetres, a bit more maybe, and you can see exactly what this is like. And remember, this was flooded just 10 days ago, saturated, and there was quite a lot of damage locally because the floods were so intense. But all of that has now evaporated away, and this substrate is absolutely bone dry. So dry that if I put a soil moisture meter in it, we won't even get a reading. It's below the threshold that the meters can record.